Self-discipline is crucial if you want to achieve significant results in your life. However, not everyone has strong self-discipline naturally. In this video, you will learn the top 7 tips that have helped many people develop their self-discipline. Identify growth areas. First, start by examining areas of your life that you'd like to improve. Perhaps you have an obvious red flag, like poor results from a health screening, a bad performance review, or a plea from a loved one to make a change. If you're not sure where to start, write down how you spend your time in a day. Look at your calendar or phone's screen time report for cues. Then, reflect on what you value and ask yourself whether your behaviors uphold those values. There are likely a few things you're doing each day that don't honor those values, but hey, that's true for all of us. Don't worry, you won't be tackling all these areas at once, but it's good to get the big picture. Once you apply self-discipline in one area of your life, the skills will transfer to all other areas. Choose a goal. Begin by choosing just one goal that you want to focus on to develop your self-discipline. For instance, perhaps you want to start exercising every evening, or you want to read one leadership book a week to enhance your skills. You could even practice self-discipline on very small goals, such as concentrating on a piece of work for an hour without checking your messages, or avoiding unhealthy food for one day. Remember, starting small is the best way to start developing your self-discipline. As your discipline gets stronger, you can spread the focus to more areas of your life. Make sure that the goal you set is smart, specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound, and break the goal down into smaller sub-goals, where you can. Find your motivation. Once you've chosen a goal, list the reasons why you want to achieve it. Try to express these reasons in a positive way. So, instead of saying, "I want to exercise 3 times a week to lose weight," say, "I want to exercise so that I have the energy to play with my kids and work successfully." Or, instead of saying, "I want to get this task off my to-do list," say, "I want to do this task so that I can meet my objectives, get praise from my boss, and feel satisfied with my day's work." When you list the reasons why you want to achieve something, you'll find it much easier to get the job done. Visualize your outcome. Did you know that you're more likely to reach your goals if you write them down? The act of writing down goals creates a link in the physical world to what's going on in your head and serves as a reminder. This can be as simple as a sticky note on your computer monitor or as complex as a vision board. Visualizing yourself achieving your goals can also give you a greater chance of success. Your brain interprets imagery as real and creates new neural pathways to allow us to follow through. So, when you imagine something vividly, your brain chemistry changes as if you had actually experienced it. Try saying affirmations out loud, "I can," to visualize your success and squash your feelings of inadequacy. Replace old habits. When we're developing self-discipline, we're often trying to break a bad habit and replace it with something more productive. However, if that habit is tied into a certain time of day or routine, breaking it can leave a hole. If we don't replace that habit with something else, then its absence becomes even more noticeable. Get an accountability partner. Peer pressure gets a bad rap, but it can also be used for good. Asking for accountability, particularly from someone you live with, can go a long way to build self-discipline. You can engage in one-way accountability, where you ask someone to check in with you or hold you accountable at regular intervals. The best kind of accountability, though, is two-way accountability, where 2 people commit to hold each other accountable for a set period. The social pressure of knowing someone will ask you about how you're doing is a powerful motivator and doesn't take the self away from self-discipline. Monitor your progress. As you work on your self-discipline, pay attention to how you're feeling as it develops and strengthens. You might feel free, happy, proud, and energized. Also, think about keeping a journal to write down your self-discipline goals and to track your progress. This reinforces the positive changes that you're implementing in your life, and gives you a record that you can look back on to see the progress that you've made. Over time, your self-discipline will strengthen, and you'll be able to apply it to lots of other areas of your life. A good example is if you're trying to stop yourself shopping online when you take a break at work. This bad habit destroys your focus and attention, because you're likely to be online for 20 to 30 minutes each time. Once you've resolved to stop, identify a new behavior that you can engage in when you need a quick break. Instead of online shopping, you could do some stretches in your office, get a cup of coffee, or take a quick walk outside. These behaviors will help to support your goal and strengthen your self-discipline, instead of leaving you with nothing to do on your break. That's all. I hope these tips will help you achieve your goals. Please don't forget to click the like button and subscribe to the channel.